Yo, what's good? All right, let's get this started. As you can see, we got a part from the natural split in the front all the way back to the crown. And we're going to start with doing block graduation all the way across to set our foundation. As you can see, we're working on the sides now, making sure that it's finger length, about finger length on the sides. So that way we know what we need to marry it into with our clippers. So as we get to the front, as you can see, we're going to go more of a triangular direction. So that way we can keep that length in the front. Boom. We're going to meet that guide in the back. So now when we comb that hair up and we're working on the top, we have that guideline to know what's going to match it to the side. So now we're going to continue block graduation on the other side and just clean it up. We're not taking much hair at all off. Just clean up maybe some imperfections from the last haircut, because you should always be a cut better than your last. So boom, we're gonna separate this, gonna get the hair that naturally falls. You don't want to interfere with what hair is on top, because you don't want to mess with that length. I don't know why, but bro, cutting long hair just scares people. I won't say I don't know why, but it used to scare me too. But you just gotta try. Just gotta practice. Boom, just gonna go all the way through. I tell you what, my confidence with shears is like a night and day difference than when I first started. And bro, you just gotta watch. You just gotta always be a student. So now we're gonna do a vertical parting down the middle. It's about 1 inch wide, and we're gonna clip about a 1/4 inch off. Like I said, this is just a cleanup as far as how much we're cutting off. Excuse my elbow. This is a super rookie mistake. I was not paying attention to the camera, and before you knew it, I just got a whole elbow and forearm in the middle of your video. My bad. So there it is. Maintaining that triangular shape, leaving it longer towards the front. So now that we have that guideline down the middle, we have the guideline from the sides. All we need to do now is just meet the two together. I don't know why it took me so long to understand this. Maybe because I wasn't educating myself. I wasn't learning. I wasn't in the lab, as you could say. I was just making my life difficult. But here we are. So now we're going to wet the hair some more. Wetter the hair, the more control you have. And let's do it. So we're doing about 1/2 inch to 1 inch sections. And now you're going to see what I'm talking about. We have the guide in the middle, the guide on the side. We're just going straight across. Boom, 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 boom. Simple. I guess it's more of a chink, 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 chink sound, but you all know what I'm talking about. So we're getting that hair out the way, making sure we're keeping clean section, and then chink, 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 chink. There we go. That sounds better. Boom, separating the hair. And then, boom, straight across. Chink, 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 chink. Try not to go past that second knuckle. I got a lot of scars from not following it, doing it the right way. So try to be more mindful of that now. Because, you need your fingers, man. How you supposed to give somebody a noogie if you always got scabs or you're always bleeding from your fingers? Don't even make no sense. Or knuckle sandwich. Boom. There it is. Just meet them. Ping, 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 ping. All the way to the back. No hair left behind. There it is. Now we're going to comb it over, because that's how we're going to style it. See how it's laying. And then we're going to do the other side. Boom. We're just cleaning it up. Look at that. Look at that. We might know what we're doing here. Wetting the hair again, so that way we maintain that control. And then there it is. Let's get to work. So we're going to take the same section, about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and do the same thing. So boom, meet it. As you can see, I'm not going past that second knuckle. Meet it. Ching, 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 ching. There it is. What kind of shears are you guys using? You guys think the quality of shears is important? Let me know. You already know what shears I'm using at. 245. Boom, right there. Boom. I don't know if y'all can see him, but my boy Fonz is next to me holding it down. We've been sitting next to each other since barber school. Boom. Just following through. Just don't be scared of the long hair. Long hair, don't care. That's the attitude that we need to have. Long hair, don't care. No matter what comes into the barbershop, we cutting you up. Layers, doesn't matter. I don't even know where I was going, but I'm here. It doesn't matter what kind of haircut, we cutting everybody. All right, now back to business. We want to make sure you're following through all the way to the back of the head, making sure that everything is nice and even, nice and clean. So now we're going to go off the shape of his head and just clean up the little pieces that may be causing some bulk on the side. As you can see, it's very minimal amount that we're cutting off, but you got to make sure that you cut those, because if not, like I said, it could cause some bulk on the side. Boom. We're gonna go all the way to the back once again and just make sure we got a nice clean cut. Oh, and shout out to my hitman Tito Beats. The link will be in the description. Obviously, since it's wet, it's not going to be all the way true, but you can still get a pretty good idea, and it's looking pretty good. So now we're going to come at an angle, keep that length in the front, clean it up just a little bit, and then boom. So now it's the part that separates men from boys and kids from adults. That blow dry work. Because once they hear that sound, once they hear that Dyson cut on, they know. They automatically know, oh, my barber is about that life. Because Dyson anything, you got to be serious. So I'm using a Demon vent brush, getting it through, try to make sure that we're all the way dry. Boom, as you can see there. Trying to add some volume here. Just make sure the hair is completely dry. And at this point, you could do whatever you want on the sides. I could just line him up right now, and that will be a nice haircut. Look at that. But it's still easy because I know we got finger length around the ridge. So I know that a 4 is the highest that I'll have to go, and it'll marry right into the top. Once you guys understand what you're doing, it makes it a lot easier. So there it is. Until next time, I'm out.